Just show you what it's like. When you first get your unit, it'll come in the same case you see here. This is actually a really rugged carrying case, and it'll have the entire set inside it. So you really only need this to take with you on site, and you can do all your inspections this way. When you first open up your set, you'll have your monitor, which comes automatically with a sun shield as well, so you can set that up if you need to. You'll have your probe, whichever length you specify, and you'll have the DVR box and the battery unit. Probe lengths range from 20 meters to 35 to 40 meters. In feet, you're looking at 65 feet up to 130 feet. Those are the three standards that we have, and they've been very popular so far. The cable is a push cable, so it'll be a little bit rigid, but it'll give you the ability to push it out as far as you need to, and it'll also give you the ability to pull it back if you get stuck around a corner or if you're trying to do something else like that. With the set, you'll also get a camera head. Camera head will be in the bottom of the box. This is one of the Viper S's that has the sonde in the front of the camera. So as you can see, it's all built in as one solid piece. The sonde basically just means that it gives out a 512 Hz signal at all times. We sell the unit as a set with a locator. It would be a Schonstedt locator, which is one of the most portable ones that you can find. But really, you can use this camera unit with any 512 Hz locator. So if you already have one in service, or if you're looking at some other options, you can always do that. But it will always have a signal, so you could always locate it if you need to, if you get it jammed somewhere and you need to find out where, or if you see a part of pipe or duct that needs to be broken and taken apart. Camera head will just have a 4-pin connection on the back. Same with the connection pad on the probe. Really simple, you just connect it, screw it in tight. There's a O-ring in between as well. So the camera head and probe will be completely waterproof. They'll be waterproof to IP68 standards, so that means you can put the camera head down up to 10 meters and it will be water sealed, so you can use it for the maximum range of battery time to do all your inspections that way. Also, because the camera head is removable from the probe, the nice feature about that is that if you damage your camera head or if you damage your probe, mostly the only time these are damaged are if you snap the plastic by over-articulating it. Each part can be individually replaced, so you're never going to be stuck sending the whole unit in or waiting to get something fixed. You could always buy a new camera head or a new probe right away, have it sent overnight, and you can be back up doing inspections the next day. So that's a really nice feature that way. Inside the box, you'll have the connection for their reel, which is another 4-pin connection on the bottom here. So this one will just plug into your box. This is your DVR as well as your battery power and your control for your LED lights. On the front of the camera unit, you'll have 12 LED lights, which will give you ample illumination for most areas. You should be able to see at least a foot or so in front of the camera unit, and especially if you're working in pipes that are 2 inches to 4 inches, you should get a lot of illumination because the walls of the pipe will help focus the light down. For the connection here, there's another cable inside. So they have 2 4-pin ends. One just connects onto the probe this way, and the other one will run into the side of the box, into the top of the box. And so that's how you'll have your unit connected. The box itself, you've got your DVR on the top. Your switches here is for your charging it, your on and off, and also a standby. You've got your LED, and then on the side you've got a SD memory card to capture images and video, a fuse, which just helps power the unit. We actually include a couple extra fuses if you need to. There's also a microphone attachment, and there's an output as well, so you can run out video as well. On-screen controls for the menu, because there's an on-screen menu that you can change brightness, you can do other types of recording, you can review all of your images and video that you capture. This unit will capture both JPEG images, and it'll also capture AVI, so you can do all your files and inspections. You can document it with audio if you want to tell the client what you're looking at, and if you also want to record for yourself what you're finding and what you need to do and how far it is. Included in the box, aside from that, you have 2 skids. These are actually really helpful for when you're doing pipe work. Instead of just pushing the cable along the base of the pipe, where you can damage the camera head or where you can get it really gunked up and mucky, both of these will just give it a little bit of extra space. So it'll raise it up off the bottom of the pipe. You'll be a little bit more centered so you can see a bit more, and it'll help you when you're going through if there's any water or anything trickling through the base. The other unit's a bit larger as well, so this will give you just a little bit more centralized location in the pipe, and then the ability as well to go over any debris that's kind of in the way. Aside from that, the only real accessories that we sell for these would be a few mini rollers. Compared to the skids you saw before, which are just plastic, these ones actually have wheels, which makes it a little bit easier for you to slide it down through a pipe. So it would just center the camera head in the skid, and then you would roll it down, which is a lot easier. These are designed for 4-inch pipes or larger. They won't really fit in anything smaller than that, so if you're doing pipe work or any duct work that's in a larger pipe, that's definitely going to be the option that you're going to want to go with. We have 2. That one was the mini roller. This one's a newer version as well, which is also set up for 4-inch pipes. It'll help you definitely navigate 90-degree corners. So because of the design, it'll be up on the sides, and it'll just roll through really easily, which will help you for your inspections that way. It'll also help pushing the cable too. Because the cable is a 5mm cable, when you start going through and getting to around 100 feet or so, you're going to notice that it's going to have a little bit less tension to it when you're pushing it through. So a roller, you can get a bit more momentum, and it'll give you the option to go through a lot easier. That's pretty much most of the set that we sell. Like I said, self-contained unit except for the rollers. And the nice thing about these is that they're very portable, very easy to use. And because of the features, you can do a lot of work that would need to be done really quickly and document all of it. Very easy to set up. It's great for doing inspections where you're doing duct work, sewer drains, pipes, manufacturing equipment, or even house inspections. You can go in and out of drains, you can go behind walls. Anything that will allow you to insert a 1-inch camera head means that you can use this camera unit there. Very easy to set up. I'll show you quickly what to do. Basically, you'll have your 4-pin connection cable. So this unit would be, one goes onto the end of the reel. You'll just see that there's a little notch, and you'll line that up, press it on, and then screw down the clamp. The other end of this will just go onto your DVR base, which allows you to transfer out the video, and it also powers the LED lights. So this is basically just to transfer power and then also the video signal. Once these are connected, simply turn on the unit. That'll just be the dial on the right hand side. When you have battery power, you can see that the monitor turns on. Batteries should last for 3 hours of portable use. You can also run the unit off of a DC power adapter, so you don't really have to worry about always having it charged up. You can run it off power if you want to. The camera head itself is also removable. Simply unscrew it, and you can also tighten it back on. There is an O-ring, so it'll be totally waterproof. These are waterproof to IP68 standards, which means you can go down 10 feet, and you can also leave it in water for over an hour, so you should be fine for doing most of your inspections, especially in sewer and pipe work. You don't have to worry about the water going in. LED lights are just controlled by the second dial on the monitor. As you can see, you can turn them up and down, so if you're getting a reflection or if you need more light into the area, that would be how you can control that. And then on the monitor itself, or on the DVR, you'll have your recording for the live video, which will be AVI files. You'll also have image and video capture, so you can capture images too. Those will just be JPEG images that would be saved onto the SD memory card, and you can review all your files and playback stuff that way. Just through the menu function, you can do all of that. So you should be good to go. Very simple. Pretty much connect to camera head, which is step 1. Connect the reel to the DVR box, step 2. Turn on the power, step 3, and you're already in operating mode. Anything else, like checking the monitor or charging it, you can do after you're done your jobs, so it's very easy to just do your inspection, take what you need, and then go back to the office and charge it up again, or leave it till the end of the day and just run it off of AC power.